ready to go. Ian McClain set to tip it up. Dennis Evans wins the tip for the Cards. Skyy Clark has it, and we'll introduce you to all these new cards if you haven't seen them in their 2 exhibition games. Clark in the lane, gets it up on the basket, and that's all you have to do. Let the big fella go and get it. Dennis Evans with the dunk early.
This is right there as Clark puts it up, and Dennis Evans just goes up and dunks it. But again, a couple turnovers.
Short knocks in both free throws. Early going here. 6-4 Louisville. Skyy Clark gets to the basket. A nice dish to Traynor underneath for the finish. Felt like in the last game, Louisville obviously shot a poor percentage and missed some open shots. A drive down the lane there. Lorca Lloyd thought he was going to go over the big fella. Clark all the way to the basket, over to James for the triple in the corner. Can't get it to go, but James with another offensive rebound and the lob to Evans. Going, Dennis Evans doing his thing. 12-11 Cards.
Dennis the menace. He's going to be a menace for a lot of opponents, and he started off pretty strong here with 4 points, a block, and a rebound.
Let's set the not a huge lineup out here for the Cards right now, Jody.
No, it's not, as Mike James goes to work inside, and Louisville again in the paint. At that first time out, Louisville up 10-2 in the paint.
Look at Caleb Glenn fighting for the rebound, and then Traynor inside. We're going to get a block. I think Traynor did lower the shoulder, but I'm pretty sure it was in the restricted area.
It's going to be, right now, it's going to be spot minutes. He and Dennis Evans and Brandon Huntley Hatfield, and he's going to do some things like dunk it, like Dennis Evans, running the floor, and a core 4 gets the slam. We did not see him in the first exhibition game, but I think what we're going to see from him is a little bit of everything. As Trey White gets the bucket in the paint. Yeah, there's really no contact.
Stay with the Retrievers, and the circus shot on the baseline by Bryce Johnson. He gets that to go.
They missed a walk, but that's okay.
Johnson looking for Huntley Hatfield posting up. I mean, White looking for Huntley Hatfield. White over to James in the corner, drives in, took a pretty big hit. He's able to score in the paint.
Double
Mike
figures.
James kind of taking this game over.
He has. He's been Louisville's best player so far. Double figures. Taking it to the bucket.
Brown in the paint over Huntley Hatfield gets it to go. And 12 points to lead the Retrievers here. Johnson all the way to the lane and then flips it over his head. Impressive. That's about all it did. And here comes Ace Valentine. And the Retrievers looking to build on this lead. Emu with the pull-up triple, and he drains it. It's a 17-2 run for UMBC to increase this lead to 13. Okorafor on the baseline gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. Sap baseline on James, and then Brown has the ball knocked away from behind, and here comes Skyy Clark. Cards pushing a little bit. Trey White's going to get all the way to the basket. There's a reverse up and in. He looks more engaged tonight as he goes down. Skyy Clark, the drive, the basket. A little better than when he forces it. We've seen him force it a little bit. Try to get in the lane, pound his dribble a little bit. How about the turnaround jumper for the big fella? Evans, no, but Huntley Hatfield the rebound, and he's going to have a chance to complete a three-point play. Bryce Johnson, a little out of control, but does get it up off the glass and misses. Here comes Mike James with the Cards with a chance to take the lead. James all the way takes the hit and scores.
Aiding the Cards to get the ball and get it going, and Mike James converting.
Kadarius Smith has been looking for his offense lately, and he takes a challenge shot over Dennis Evans, gets the offensive rebound, scores, and draws the foul. Skyy Clark and James, they've both done a good job of getting to the basket. Huntley Hatfield, the lob to Traynor, and when he threw it, Jody, I wasn't sure JJ was going to be able to get it, but he climbed the ladder.
Rebound number 8 for Huntley Hatfield. So much more active in this second half for the big fella.
Johnson gets into the paint, which is something Kenny Payne's been preaching. James gets into the paint, gets all the way to the basket and scores.
See if Louisville can convert here again, attacking the basket. That's when they've been their best.
Clark all the way to the basket for the dunk.
He's going sky here, sky high for Skyy Clark. He's the one in control with Skyy Clark out there. These two guys really running the show well right now for Louisville.
And the Retrievers, when they play man-to-man, Louisville has been pretty much getting to the basket at will, and Skyy Clark does just that. Brown is going to shoot it looks like. Goes by Skyy Clark. Clark with the foul, and Brown the basket, and you couldn't give up the three, and you couldn't foul him either.
This is just a kind of Brown.
This was a get it back to Deion Brown and let him get a shot.
You knew what he was going to do. He was going to keep it, and
Deion Brown has 2 and 26 points. Brown all the way to the basket, and we're all tied up with 18 seconds left to play, and one final possession for Louisville. Well, should they choose to hold it? Trey White goes right to the basket. Oh my goodness! I don't know what happened there.
Holy cow! Trey White rushing things, forcing things,
just completely out of control, and then he just takes it away from Amu and lobs it up. That's long. It comes off. The ball bounces out. Louisville comes up with it. Boy, take a breath, Card Nation, because Louisville is 1-0